Ever scrolled through an online store, found the perfect item, but hesitated at the checkout because of the price tag? We've all been there. Then, you see those tempting little buttons, pay in 4, buy now, pay later, often featuring names like Sezzle. It's like magic, right? Breaking down larger purchases into smaller, more manageable installments. But a question lingers in the back of everyone's mind. Does using these services, specifically Sezzle, impact my credit score? That's exactly what we're diving into today. Buy now, pay later, or BNPL has exploded in popularity. It's easy to see why. Instead of paying the full amount up front, you typically make an initial payment, followed by a set number of installments, often spread over a few weeks. It seems like a win-win, especially for budgeting or unexpected expenses. But with this convenience comes responsibility, and understanding the potential impact on your credit is crucial. Before we focus specifically on Sezzle, let's briefly touch on how credit scores work. In the US, your credit score is a numerical representation of your creditworthiness, essentially a snapshot of how likely you are to repay borrowed money. It's calculated based on various factors, including your payment history, amounts owed, length of credit history, new credit, and credit mix. A good credit score can unlock better interest rates on loans, credit cards, and even affect things like renting an apartment or getting a cell phone plan. Now, back to our main question. Does Sezzle check your credit score? The answer is a bit nuanced. Sezzle typically performs a soft credit check, also known as a soft inquiry or soft pull. This is different from a hard credit check, which is what happens when you apply for a traditional loan or credit card. A hard inquiry is recorded on your credit report and can slightly lower your credit score, especially if you have multiple hard inquiries within a short period. This is because lenders see multiple applications as a potential sign of financial distress. A soft inquiry, on the other hand, is not recorded as a formal inquiry and does not affect your credit score. It's more like a background check that allows Sezzle to verify your identity and assess your creditworthiness without impacting your score. They are looking for information to help them determine if you are likely to repay your purchases. So, in most cases, using Sezzle itself will not directly lower your credit score. That's the good news. However, there are some important caveats to keep in mind. While the initial check is soft, your payment behavior with Sezzle can indirectly impact your credit. If you make your payments on time, consistently, this positive payment history does not usually get reported to the major credit bureaus. This means you won't see a direct boost to your credit score from using Sezzle responsibly. However, and this is crucial, if you consistently miss payments or default on your Sezzle payments, they may eventually report this negative information to credit bureaus or send your account to collections. This can negatively affect your credit score. Missed payments are a major red flag for lenders and can significantly lower your score. Think of it this way. Using Sezzle responsibly is generally neutral for your credit score. It won't actively improve it, but it shouldn't hurt it either. But mismanaging your Sezzle payments can definitely have negative consequences. Another important point to consider is the potential impact on your debt-to-income ratio, DTI. Your DTI is the percentage of your gross monthly income that goes towards debt payments. While Sezzle might not directly report to credit bureaus in a positive way, if you have multiple BNPL accounts or other outstanding debts, it can increase your DTI. A high DTI can make it harder to qualify for other loans or credit in the future, as lenders may see you as a higher risk borrower. Even if the individual BNPL accounts aren't directly impacting your score, the cumulative effect on your overall financial picture can be a factor. It's also worth noting that the BNPL landscape is constantly evolving. Regulations and reporting practices can change. Some BNPL companies are starting to explore reporting positive payment history to credit bureaus, although this is not yet a widespread practice. It's always a good idea to stay informed about the latest developments in this space. So, to summarize, Sezzle typically uses a soft credit check, which does not impact your credit score. However, failing to make payments can lead to negative reporting and damage your credit. Additionally, using multiple BNPL services can impact your DTI, which can indirectly affect your ability to obtain credit. Using Sezzle or any BNPL service should be a conscious financial decision. It's important to budget carefully and ensure you can comfortably make the required payments on time. Treating BNPL like a responsible financial tool can be beneficial, but mismanaging it can lead to financial difficulties. Before using any BNPL service, including Sezzle, make sure you understand the terms and conditions, including any fees for late payments. Read the fine print. Know what you're signing up for. This will help you avoid any surprises down the road. Don't just focus on the convenience of breaking down payments. Consider the bigger picture. Are you using BNPL to manage your budget effectively, or are you using it to overspend? Being honest with yourself about your spending habits is crucial. Using BNPL services like Sezzle responsibly can be a useful way to manage your finances, spreading out the cost of larger purchases. But it's essential to understand the potential impact on your credit and use these services with caution and careful planning. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.